Hello, welcome back to the second or third entry to this tutorial series about Mixamo rig from Mixamo to Houdini to after that Unreal. Today I'm gonna show you guys how to do some weight painting because like we saw on the last video, there's some big weight problem. And I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. It's not going to be very procedural. It's going to be very traditional how to weight paint. But yeah. So something I prefer doing when I'm weight painting is I like to separate my geometry from what's going to be weight painted. So here, for example, I could potentially drop a split. Split. Probably put that a bit further away like this. Split here, and I'm going to select by name on the primitive by name, the body. All right, and I'm going to start weight painting, doing some weight painting on it. And actually, we can do a paint. And here, capture, not layer paint, joint capture paint is what I prefer using personally. So we have this, right? Gonna use this instead. Got it? Gonna use that. And I guess here I can, okay. Gonna merge. And that's for when we're pretty much done. So it's not exactly for right now, but I always like to take like a step ahead to make sure everything works properly, you know? So now we got our weights. I'm gonna use this geometry. So we got the painted weights. This is going to be for the jaw. And if I take these bones, right, it should still work, you know? So that's how it looks. So if I come here and I go and I select the proper bone, set. Okay, if I click C, you have all the different operations you could do. You could scale, add, fill, set. I prefer doing add personally. And was there a better way to select the joints? I don't think so, right? No, it doesn't look like it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my graphic tablet for this because I prefer by long shot doing some weight painting with and the pressure of my pen. We're gonna maybe lower this to that, and with the mouse I can normally be able to change the radius. It's bugging a bit for some reason. Right. I remember now. Yeah, I'm on Linux for some reason. I'm having some troubles with and controls. So, okay, for some reason it's selecting something. We don't want to select something. We just want to. Oh, I know why. I'm so sorry. I forgot to change the button here. So this is right mouse. This should be mouse key, the middle mouse. So middle mouse, right mouse, and left. Okay. Here. Here. So here we're gonna select the bones we want, which for now is not exactly the jaw. I want to get the bones for the head first. So, oh, head is first. And here you can see there's some kind of color value for the weight painting. I would personally rather have it in grayscale than infrared, just because it's more straightforward in my opinion. So yeah, let's start by adding the values here, making sure all of these are at 1, right? Not sharing its values with anyone else. I'm pretty sure there was a way to have it symmetrical. Normalize interactive. If I do A, oh, I think I can select bone. That this is the jaw, this is the head, okay. And then I can paint. Okay. Okay, perfect. So we were able to figure out how to do this. Mirroring. Okay, so here we can mirror the weights, and it would be from fine token left to right direction. Perfect. So I'll be able to just mirror the weights like this. And now we can continue and like add the weights as they should be. Display, I don't want to see. Okay, perfect. Because I really don't like to see the UVs and the textures when I'm doing some weight painting. But yeah. Display joints, display deformer, display target joints, unlock point indicator, which I'm not sure what that is. Display color. Okay, so now we got all of these. This is wrong. So now instead of volume, I'm gonna use surface, because I don't want to select the upper lip. And something really cool about the weight painting in Houdini is that you can drop a bone deform, have this selected, put a rig pose, and I think I'm doing this wrong actually. I think I might be doing this wrong. Like this, open it, and I select this. Oh. No, yeah, I'm doing this wrong. So I would probably put it in here instead. Yeah. So if you put it into the animation, you'll be able to actually move the rig and see how the deformation is happening. And if you hold shift, it's going to smooth it out automatically. It's going to go to the smooth tool. It is pretty strong though, so just, I guess, lower it as you wish. Now, when he opens his mouth, he looks like he's smiling. What a cutie. Oh my god. Okay. So, I'm gonna turn this off. Go into my bone deform, and it looks quite alright. We have fixed our weights on this. And it seems to work perfectly, so I'm gonna drop a null. Call this new geo, and that. So now if you want to modify like another geometry, I would go and like create another one of this, and this is, I'm gonna actually change this for body. These gonna be all the weights I'm gonna change for the body. And yeah, I think that might be it for this video. If we can export it to Unreal and check in Unreal if how it looks. So if I save to disk and I go into Unreal, so now as the frogman we should have a functioning mouth. So if I come here, Unreal crashes. Nice. The weights should be much different, and we should be able to see the difference. So if I try to move the head, that's nice. And if I move the jaw, yeah, the weights has been modified properly. So that's cool. I should have probably done some texture inside the mouth now that I think about it. But it's alright. I'll probably do that later. So, I guess that's it for this video. There's no other real weight problem that I had with this rig. And I feel like we did pretty much, we did like the roundabouts of what needed to be taken care of. So I guess the next video is going to be about real quick. Oh, okay. I know why. I know why. So, if we go back to Houdini, it's because in here we have selected left like this, but it shouldn't just be that. It should technically be the token that's should be found for the body specifically is left as a whole world, as a whole word to right. And if I mirror and I select one of them, like left to right, I look at this like that, if I mirror weights, let me just go back here. We're gonna remove the scores and subliminal. We have our proper weights. I think it's all right. Let's retro import. And now if I move this, look at this, it looks good. Looks like this is another problem that has been fixed. So now in this video, we learn how to do some weight printing in Houdini, how to mirror our weights, how to select different bones, and how to change the visualization of these weights. And we were able to export them into Unreal and have them work properly. So in the next video, I'm going to add a probably a walk or run animation, and we are going to tackle how to do some retargeting so that the motion of the root, so we can use the motion of the root to decide the speed of the animation. Yeah, I'll see you on the next video.